Peace, y'all. Peace. You know how I be. Paleo P. Could have came to anybody's channel, but you came to click on me. Love and appreciate that. Definitely love and appreciate that. And I mean, hopefully everybody's doing wonderful. Another beautiful morning. Make sure you show yourself productive at all times, man. Be conducive. Be conducive, be able to produce something, be able to take one and one and get two. Always, you know what I'm saying? Always remember the basics of life. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. That's the basics of life, which means you always learn the basic structure of what life is about. So once you learn the basic structure of what life is about, what are you going to do? What you're going to do is you're going to take that same basic structure and apply it to anything else. You understand? You're going to apply the same structure, which means is what? You're going to learn to listen. Like one of the traits of basic learning is to be a good listener. Using 2 ears, 1 mouth, which means don't do as much talking as you think you need to be doing. Take your time to listen. You understand? And then once you take your time to listen, then you'll get to understand. So now when it's time for you to speak, you can speak of an understanding tongue. Now once you go through the experience of it, you sit there and say, oh, pardon me. So now once you go through the experience and now you speak about it from an understanding tongue. You can speak about it from one point of just, hearing about something, but it's a more effective, it has more essence to it, it has more substance to it when you lived through it. That's why when you start to understand how to scope your life and how to live your life, you have to learn to talk the way you walk. What you talk about is what you really should be doing. That's what I'm saying. So your consciousness, man, you got to wake up your consciousness. You understand? You have to always remember to consider your consciousness. Your consciousness always wants to grow. Oh my gosh. Morning traffic. Your consciousness always wants to grow. Understand? So, but then you have the natural man. The natural man, he wants to stay dormant. He wants to just exist sometimes. But that's why the scriptures say the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. See, the consciousness, which is a part of your spirit, is always there it wants to do something. It wants to be challenged. It wants to, what's the next? What's next? Like, not like, you know what I mean? Hey, I ain't talking about another man. I don't know the ins and outs, but but one thing I understand about life is whatever your doings is will come back to you. Whatever your doings is will come back to you, whether good or bad. It's a reward. You can receive a good reward, you can receive a bad reward. It's all about your doings, baby. Whatever you push out, it's gonna come back. You understand? It's like a boomerang. If you know how to throw that boomerang correctly, it's gonna come right back to you. Boom, you're gonna be able to catch it properly. You're gonna be able to do the damn thing. So I say that to say this because I want to use this analogy real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, which I mean, like as far as challenging your spirit, but I'm gonna use it in a carnal sense. How your spirit wants to be challenged, but I'm gonna use it in a carnal sense. Just like how you got that nigga P. Diddy, nigga locked up, whatever. He knows, like I said, do according to his doings, right? But you had a video. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'm sure you guys seen it. He has a video. It's an old video where he's like on the phone in his office, and then he slams down the phone after the call. He slams down the phone after the call. He said, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. What's next? I need to conquer. What's next? He got into that full character. He got into that full character, that full persona. He said, what's next? Let's go. I got to conquer. Whatever it is, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how your spirit is. That's how your spirit is. Your spirit wants to conquer. Your spirit wants to devour shit, man. You understand? And that's what it is about manhood. It ain't really, just like, it ain't really so much, see, like, just like young brothers and even older males, which don't really have the proper understanding. You get caught up in the wing, you get caught up in the phase of fucking women and feel like fucking a whole bunch of bitches is an accomplishment in life. That's not really an accomplishment in life. As a man, you're supposed to have the understanding of how to know how to attract a woman. You understand? But that's not what life is about, Jack. As a man, what life is really about is conquering, even if it gotta come down to a woman. I'm trying to conquer this bitch. I don't really want your pussy. Your pussy come along with you. I get your, you know what I mean, your mind, everything else follow. But I will only want that for the greater good, for the better. You understand? But like I'm saying, so, you know what I mean? You gotta understand that. You have to understand that type of philosophy. Such as your spirit wants to conquer. Your spirit wants to devour, wants to do things. Your flesh is what causes you to lay down. I'm cool. You know what I'm trying to say? Now before you know it, you got a blunt in your mouth, you sitting on the couch. One day that went by, 2 days that went by, 3 days that went by. Damn, time is going by. Damn. Now you get up off your couch. You didn't lay down. You didn't felt like you didn't got so much rest. Now you get up. Now your back hurt. Oh my gosh, my back. Yeah, because you wasn't doing nothing with yourself. Be conducive. Be conducive. Be conducive. Know how to make things happen. Know how to make things happen for yourself. Like I always say, if you can make things happen for yourself, you can make things happen for somebody else. But you don't. I can't feed my brother if I can't feed myself. I can't give my brother $1 if I don't got $1 for myself. I can't even give you 50 cents if I don't got $1. You understand? So you have to know how to take 50 cents and make it into $1, make $1 to $2 and keep going up. The basics of life. It's always about the basics. And when you understand the basics, like I'm saying, you can apply that to anything in life. It's like riding a bike. Once you learn the basics of learning how to ride a bike properly, it's always going to be here. No matter how rusty you feel like you may get at times, it's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You want to be a doer. Like how the scriptures say, be a doer. Your lifestyle, and according to your lifestyle, and when you talk, and when things come out your mouth, and when you express yourself, your personality, your character, and the way that you live should be coming out your mouth. You understand? See, that's what I'm saying. When you live a certain kind of way, you have to embody it. You have to embody that. That's why with monks, you got monks, they go without sex, this and that, they may meditate, this and that, whatever. So they fully embody that. They get into that spirit. Because everything is of different spirits. But then you have one spirit which is sacred, which is above any other spirit. You understand? So you have to understand the dynamics of that. You have to understand the dynamics of understanding and learning that. When you learn to talk and walk the way that you actually live, you're going to be better off. So you're gonna get two things. What it is, you're gonna get 2 to 3 things. You're gonna get a situation of understanding that what? I don't like the way I'm living. Or number 2, I do like the way I'm living. And I'm gonna go hard at this shit. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to sustain myself. Feel me? First law of nature, man, self-preservation. Like I said, if you can do for yourself, you can do for others. But even speaking on women, you get with a woman, or what you think a woman's been getting for you for? What you think a woman is really gonna get with you for? Because you got a cute smile? Because when you smile, oh my gosh, every time you smile, it just reminds me of the first time I met you. Yeah, that may play a part, yes. That can play a certain part, but that's not what's gonna hold her. Getting and keeping is two different things. If you can get you a car, then you have to keep that car. You have to maintain that car. You can get you an apartment, get you a house, and now you have to keep that apartment. You have to maintain. Life is about maintaining. Like my nigga Cam said it, Painted Fool. Maintain. My niggas is maintaining in. Yeah, but realistically, that's what life is about. Maintaining that which you have. Living within thy means. Not overdoing yourself. Not giving yourself too much sometimes to do. So now it's good to have things to do. Don't give yourself too much to do. That's just have some time to yourself. You'd be surprised how many people are running around trying to fulfill a dream. And what does that dream consist of? I have to have a whole bunch of money, financial freedom, this and that. See, where did they see? That's what I'm saying. Success is always going to be subject. Success is subject. And who is it subject to? The person. It falls under the person. Because your success is not my success. What you call, you know what I'm saying, a beautiful life, I may not call a beautiful life. You understand? You may need $100 million to say, I live a beautiful life. I just may need $100,000 to say I live a beautiful life. The dynamic is totally different. You have to learn how to live within your means. But if you get in your emotions, what this world is about is putting you in your emotions and letting you focus on everybody else instead of you focusing on you. When you learn to focus on you, spend time with yourself, be with yourself, understand thyself, then you understand how to live for yourself. You understand? It's good to always, receive advice. Have somebody around you could talk to, advice, stuff like that. But the reality is, you have to go on certain journeys in life to get the understanding that you need. Because nigga can tell you, just like how they say, man, a teacher can talk to the student till he blue in the face. But if the students ain't trying to get it, nigga ain't trying to hear it. So you have to get the understanding of what you need. You understand? Oh, shit, this shit looking like ain't nothing going down here. Yeah, so you got to get the understanding that you need from what you're trying to get. There's nothing wrong. Live your life, man. Live your life. Live your life. Just live your life with some type of standard, with some instruction. Use your willpower in the right way, because you do have willpower. Understand that each and every day you have a choice. Use it in the right way. Use it in the right way. You have a choice to say yes, no. I'm gonna get up or I'm gonna lay down. That's why the scripture says, a just man falleth 7 times and getteth up. You have a choice. You understand? You have a choice daily. Exercise it. You have a choice to be a bum ass nigga. You got a choice to rise yourself up. You have that choice, but you got to show that within thyself first. As I said, the more you start to learn about God, you realize, like, that's why people say, okay, the more I learn about God, the more I start to learn about myself. Yeah, well, that is true, because he's within thee. But then again, I got to give you instructions and wisdom and knowledge that I'm already seared into your consciousness thousands of years ago. But now you got to go through this trial of life to learn back these things. So now you got to pull these things out of you. So don't be dormant. Don't be dormant. Don't be stagnant. Don't just stop at one level of life. I'm gonna just learn this and that's it. God damn. To each his own. To each his own. But life is broad, man. Live your fucking life. You want to stick yourself in a jail cell? Nigga, stick yourself in a jail cell, Jack. You understand? You want to make your world that much smaller? Do that. It's up to you. Don't let nobody control that. Do not let nobody control that. For real. Because if you don't know how to use your mind, somebody be using your shit for you. Understand that. You know what I mean? And that's what life is about, man. They can take advantage, man. The Bible should there and tell you, be users of the world, but not abusers, man. Use what you need to use to get to where you need to get. But you gotta have A plan. What is your plan? Where do you want to go? How are you trying to, if you're trying to get to 42nd Street, what is your plan to get to 42nd Street? If you live in Queens and you know you got to go to Manhattan to get to Times Square, what is the plan? Okay, I have to take this bus. What time this bus comes? Okay, this bus comes at 8:30. Okay, this bus is going to take me to this stop right here. This bus is going to take me to 160th, 165th, Jamaica. Okay, they got an E train there. They said the E train leaves at 9:30. How long is it going to take for me to get there? If I get on this bus at 8:30, okay, shit, it'll take me about 30 minutes. Okay, so I get there at 9 o'clock, so I got a whole nother 30 minutes until I get on the train. Okay, so I can go to the store real quick. I can spare a little 5 minutes real quick, go to the store. You see what I'm trying to say? You got a plan. You gotta have a plan. And then once you have a plan, you work towards that plan. Now, when you work towards that plan, right? You work towards that plan. That plan is start drawing nigh onto you, because you're showing interest. You understand? Feel me? Be conducive, man. What do you want? You have to have something that you want, though. You'd be surprised a lot of people don't want nothing. What do you want now? Not talking about 50 years from now, 100 years. What the fuck do you want now? On a day-to-day basis. You understand? What's on your mind? What are you thinking about eating? What are you thinking about doing? You understand? Day by day, man. You're supposed to be scoping out your life. It's either you living your life or somebody's living it for you. Somebody's planning out your life. You got a 9 to 5, this and that. Just like I said, yo, you got a 9 to 5, so be it. But other than that, nigga, learn how to, when you working, learn how to put that shit to the side, man. Do your little 8 hours. Don't even really be sprung out sometimes on getting overtime. Because the overtime that you're trying to get, you could be using that overtime trying to come up with an idea to make your own damn money. I'm gonna get this overtime. But they gonna tax you on that, right? Be conducive. I'm saying to whoever I'm speaking to, I'm more so first, I'm speaking to myself first and one. You know, I'm speaking out, but I'm speaking to myself. You understand? So, be conducive, man. Understand the conversations that you have. Learn to have conversations with yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go crazy, don't have full-blown conversations out in the open, but at times when you have quiet time, learn how to be at one with your thoughts by listening to them, realizing, filtering your thoughts. Damn, what am I thinking about right now? Nah, I don't need to be thinking about this. Let me get that out of my head. Let me think about something else. I mean, because you got to think about it. Your brain is like Windows. Your brain is like internet windows. There's many different tabs open. There's many different tabs open. Which one are you going to click on? You feel me? For real. So, you got to understand that. What you trying to do, bro? The more you understand that, the more you start to learn. Like I said, you learn about yourself. You learn how to plan out your life, man. Live your life, man. Don't just live a regular life. Don't just live a regular life because you're not a regular person. But if you look at yourself as a regular person, you're a regular person. You feel me? Stop looking for this mythical thing to happen, where a spider crawls into your room, he bites you on your arm, your hand, you wake up with a little red bump, but you pay no attention to it. You go about your day. Then later on, you start to get sick. Then you start to vomit. Stop looking for these type of things, man. This is what. When you try to be all mystical about life, life is just gonna be mystical to you. You ain't gonna really be able to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, stop trying to be all mystical. It's good to have an understanding of something. But you don't need to get too deep into but why this? But why that? Well, sorry. It is good to get into that, but don't get too deep into it. That's what I want to say. That's the foundation. It's good to get into that type of stuff, but don't get too deep into it. It's better to have somewhat of an understanding than to have no understanding. You understand? So it's good to be 1 deep than to get 2 deep. You don't need to get 10 deep. You can just stay 1 deep, and that's good enough. Remember, the turtle won the race because he took his time. He paced himself. He took his time. He ain't, let me show you my skills. Let me show you what I can do. No. You know what you can do, right? So if you know what you can do, you ain't gotta prove yourself to me. You know what I mean? You don't gotta prove yourself to me. If anything, you may just be inspired by my actions later on. You know? Yeah, but, take life, utilize life, man. Grab life by the horns, man. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You gotta just believe it. Like I said, 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Do, re, mi. You feel me? It's simple. Trying to get too deep in life don't really get you nowhere. Just this deep philosopher, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, what's the next move now, bruh? What's the idea now? What's the idea? What's the plan that's behind this? So, do for what you can do. Prove things to yourself. Challenge yourself. Be there for yourself. The more you be there for yourself, the more you challenge yourself, the more people are there for you. You have to understand. That's what I'm saying. Life is about you. Like how how they got the move. You think life is about you. You think everything is about you, huh? I mean, within my life, yes. Who else would it be about? Who else would it be about? Oh, let me guess. My kids, right? But who do my kids come from? My kids come from me. So it's about me. My kids eat off of my table. My kids wear my clothing that I buy for them. It's about me. Understand that in life. It's about you. It's not about your mother, your father, your best friend, the nigga that you thought that you knew since you was 4 or 5 years old. You be respectful. You give respect where respect is due. You keep always a relationship built on respect, down to your parents, to anybody else. Even down to your parents. You get around your parents, you feel like y'all disrespectful to each other, and they're disrespectful to you. You don't like. You show them love from a distance. Say they're any kind of friend. If you call it a friend, and your friend is being disrespectful, nah. You check that. You let them know where the disrespect is at, and if it keeps happening, you distance yourself. It's simple. Make life simple. You get a lot further. You learn to cherish. Show more gratitude. Because when you're showing more gratitude, it's like I said, it's a part of gratuity. You know what I'm saying? You show appreciation. Get a nice drink. Okay, I like this drink. This drink compliments me. Makes me feel nice. Makes me feel nice, and I feel decent. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? So you show some type of gratuity. I'm giving him a little $10 tip. So what do? You exercised your option, right? You exercise your option of how you wanted to go about showing your appreciation. Then you might have said to the bartender, oh man, that was a hell of a drink, man. You trying to knock me off my seat, huh? Right? You might say something like that towards the bartender, then you give him a decent tip. What do you think the bartender's next actions are? Hey man, like the scriptures say, sweet words are like honeycombs into a person's bones. When you know how to talk respectfully and decently to a person with the proper grammar and the proper tone, that does things to people. You understand? You know what I mean? That's why, don't be in this box, man. Don't be in this stuck box where you just, crab. Like how they lay crabs in the barrel. Yes, the crab that's in the barrel is your mind. That's the crab that's in the barrel. You know what I'm saying? It's your mind. It ain't him trying to pull you down. This person trying to pull you down. This nigga over there don't like me. He's scheming on me, bro. Separate yourself from him then. If he's scheming on you so damn hard. Every time I come around these niggas, I feel like they talking about me. Separate yourself from them then. It's simple. Go about your life. But how do you niggas go about things, man? You get emotional. You want to bicker. Like cats. Yo. Respect, brother. Go the fuck about your life, man. Think a nigga that's what I'm saying. Look at your life for what it is. You think you got time to be going through your life worrying about somebody else? Worrying about what another nigga's doing? Hold on, let me go over there. Come on, block. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. The dynamic of life. You got to learn how to position yourself properly. So now, like I said, going back to the whole bartender, that's what I'm saying. No. So now you showed your appreciation, you exercise your options. You know what I'm saying? So behind that, we know what the person does. The person may fuck around and give you another drink. Oh, next drink is on me, brother. It's okay. You got the next one. Or when you go to the bar the next time, the person just remembers you. They remember you. Oh, I remember this person gave me a drink. Hey, you may go over there and say, hey, what's up? How you doing, bro? Now you go order the same drink that you ordered before. You go make the payment. Nah, that's all right, man. It's okay. The first drink is on the house. Now you got a first little free drink, decent drink. Because you showed appreciation. This world wants to teach you to be nasty. See how niggas walk around, nobody wants to talk. Everybody walking around serious. Nobody got a smile on their face. They can smile every now and then, nigga. There's nothing wrong to smile. Everybody look, I'm mad. Motherfucker. Oscar the grouch ass nigga. You didn't walk, yeah, nigga, because you done woke up. You done woke up out of a horrible situation. A trashy situation. So since you're waking up in a trashy situation, your vibration and your frequencies and the way you act towards people and the way you produce is negative. Because you don't even like yourself. You look for the validation of everybody else. You understand? Which is never going to work. Because when you look for the validation of everybody else, you put expectations in everybody else. You have to realize putting expectations in somebody else leads to disappointment. Expectations, period, leads to disappointment. You understand? That's why you can always respect and learn to just respect the person to be themselves. Like they always say, when a snake shows himself to be a snake, just realize it and respect that it's a snake. Don't envy and hate it. And you grit your teeth. You start gritting your teeth because you feel like, right? Because you feel, I feel. This is what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that snake should have been a little more nicer to me. Oh, the foolish ways of human beings, man. The foolish ways of mortals. Oh, you little mortals. Since you're a mortal, I'm going to feed you morsels. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, you have to understand, man. Just understand that, man. Pan out your life to what you want it to be. Feel good about something, man. What do you feel good about? If you don't have anything to feel good about, it's because you don't really appreciate yourself. When you look in the mirror, do you appreciate whoever you see? You know what I'm saying? You see sometimes when dogs look in the mirror, what do? They bark. Woof. They see their reflection and they bark. Woof. What do? Do you look at your reflection in the mirror and just put your head down? Let me go lay back. Let me go lay back down. You didn't got 8 hours of rest. I feel like I got to get 4 more hours of rest. Your body only really needs 4 hours of rest. When you understand the dynamic of how the body works, the society told you that you need 8 hours of rest. And then work another 8 hours, which is 16 hours stole from your day already. So you only got, what, if you're 20, you know what I mean? Come on, 16 hours to live throughout the day. Now you got this and that, boom, 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 boom. So this is what society told you. Society has been trying to teach you how to live. So as the officers, so as the people, as they're supposed to teach you how to do. But within your own kingdom, within your own righteous will, within your own choice of life and how to live your life, you have to, no matter what, program yourself. Right? To pan out the life that you're looking towards living. So even if you got to take the low, hey, the scriptures say, it says, what scriptures say, what basically when you're brought to a low, marvel not. Like when you brought to a low, you don't sit there and take it like, oh shit, oh my God, this is over for me. You take it more so on the stage like, hey, it is what it is, Jack. Me being on a low is like the same thing of me being on a high. You understand? But it got to come from a certain kind of mentality. You got to have, it's a mentality first, because you got to realize wherever there's hot, there's cold. Wherever there's up, there's down. Wherever there's wintertime, there's summertime. I'm in New York, it's wintertime here. Springtime is soon to come. Somewhere else is summertime. You understand? People living in a hot summer, living good, 80, 90 degrees. So there's always a balance. You have something in your mind called what? An equilibrium, which balances your emotions between logic. You feel me? So, yes, with that being said, I believe everything was properly said. I believe everything was properly said. And what I'll be doing is, I'll be getting back to you guys soon. All right? Hey, man, y'all take it easy, for real, man. Take it easy. Have a beautiful, productive day. And like I said, be conducive within life. Be conducive, be conducive, be conducive. Everything is here. Everything is here. Don't minimize yourself. Don't minimize yourself. Don't minimize your world. Don't choose to live in a shoebox. I'll share this analogy with you. No matter how you see an alley cat, or you just see a cat, period. A cat, right? Here it is, a cat. You can let a cat out. You can let a cat roam. A cat will roam, whatever. Once you, especially say if you let that cat outside, you let that cat out. That cat will roam. It'll roam all around the neighborhood. But you know what? It is, say if it has a shoebox, it'll still choose to come back and lay down in a shoebox. You understand? Because that's its place of comfort. So what I'm trying to say, that's what I'm saying about, like I said earlier, about success. Even if you feel you're not willing to fulfill all your desires at the moment, realize that the little things that you're able to do shall put you in a mentality of contentness. Content means what? That I'm actually doing something. I'm showing myself accountable to do something. I did it. I appreciate the way it came out. I'm okay with the results, good or bad. But just realize that you always have the opportunity to do. Just keep doing, man. You can do it. Like how Nike said, just do it. But you just have to know what you want to do. You just have to know what you want to do. That's the time that you spend with yourself. You should be able to find it out. But you already know who I be, Paleo P. You know what I mean? Y'all take it easy. And I'm going to get back at y'all. You know what I mean?